Bloody phone memory, I keep... Oh, I haven't got enough of it to do all this. I have to sort it out soon. Yeah, I mean, I've been talking a lot about 9/11 recently because it was the anniversary, and it winds me up a bit actually because there's so much. Like with 9/11, the only thing I don't believe about it is the official story. It's too far fetched. But I mean, like, if you do buy into it all and you think that that's all, like, think about this, yeah? A plane hit the Pentagon, didn't it? Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that Flight 97 or whatever it was hit the Pentagon. Find me a clip of it. So the most heavily defended airspace in the world, the most protected building in the world, like if a fucking jumbo jet flew into it, you would assume that they'd have some footage of it, wouldn't you? So go and find me that footage. Like, if you're one of these people, oh, he's just a fucking crazy conspiracy theorist, this guy. Prove it. I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist. Find me some footage, CCTV, whatever, of anything, of a plane hitting the Pentagon. Go and find it for me. I mean, that's my... Like, fine. I'll believe that a jumbo jet hit the Pentagon if you can find that footage for me. That's fine. But I haven't seen it. You think you've seen it because you've seen so many simulations and all stuff like that, but you haven't. And this is like part of the brainwashing that I've been talking about. If you repeat a lie enough, eventually people believe it. But you're brainwashed. Like, find me, like, you think at the moment, you're sitting here thinking, well, I've seen it, don't worry, this will be fine. Go and find it for me and prove that I'm just some fucking lunatic. Please. I mean, that's just one thing of many of 9/11. Yeah, fucking 3 buildings fell down. They all look like controlled demolitions. But the problem with that is 2 of the buildings, planes hit them, and that was what was used. Well, of course they collapsed. A plane flew into it. I mean, forgetting the fact that they were designed to withstand plane impacts, but no, they just collapsed into their own footprint. Fair enough. But then another one did that day too. A 47-story building, World Trade Center 7, also collapsed that day. Just fell into its own footprint. Looked exactly like a controlled demolition. That's a bit weird. And then you add them 2 things together and you're like, hang on a minute, that's more than one thing. And then you understand that the part of the Pentagon that was hit was actually investigating missing trillions from the defence budget. Transactions they couldn't track. Where did that money go? Where did them trillions go? Did some of it go to the UK? Did Tony Blair get some of it for being fucking America's pitbull, whatever it was, following off to war in the Middle East? Did we get it? Is that why we had all that money? Remember through mid-2000s, everyone went, yeah, fucking great, this is awesome, fucking buy this, everyone's got money, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, 2008, it all fucking falls out, then no one's got no fucking money. Was that where some of the trillions went? Did Blair have it? And his fucking pals? And then fucking later on, Tony Blair gets a job as a Middle East peace envoy? Are you fucking kidding me? That cunt's dropping bombs in the Middle East, blowing shit up, killing innocent people with them. And he gets a job as a fucking peace envoy? It's like Barack Obama, first day in office, or fucking very soon after he took the post, gets a Nobel Peace Prize. That fucking cunt dropped more bombs than any president combined before him. George W. Bush was one of them. Barack Obama dropped more bombs than that warmonger. And he gets a Nobel Peace Prize. And now he's going to have loads of fucking cushy jobs somewhere doing something. "9/11's fucking old news, and all that war and that's old news. But it matters. It fucking really matters. Because if we keep letting them do this shit to us, do this shit in our name, and fucking suppress us and hold us hostage to virus, and let war happen using our money, and it could be going to other stuff that's more productive to us. If we keep letting it happen, then we're just going to be fucking prisoners for life. But there is real possibility for change with this stuff. If we all just look at it and go, hang on a minute, fucking something has happened here. Let's find out what it is and make sure that this can never happen again. So no more fucking weird terrorist attacks that don't seem to make too much sense when you actually look through the details properly. And anyone who starts talking out about it just ends up going missing. And but if we keep letting them do it to us, we'll forever be inviting it. But if we stop now, there's a real change. Like, I'm not saying that fucking revolution, let's take over the government and fucking have some smelly hippies to run things. Like, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we've got a chance here with all this fucking corruption that's happened. We can expose it now so that it doesn't happen again in the future. So our kids don't have to suffer the way we are suffering. And if you think you're not suffering, you're asleep and you're brainwashed. Like, you've got to start looking into it. And like, I hope someone fucking tries to fucking prove me to be some crazy conspiracy theorist. And they can get side by side my claim of something happening and then the proof that it didn't, or something like that. Just do it. Just so you can look into it yourself. Or fucking whatever. Don't. Just carry on with your eat, sleep, fucking entertainment, recycle. See, like, it's been going on for ages, and I mean, it was like 9/11 woke me up to all this bullshit, and then I was like, oh, hang on a minute, I don't trust things here. Stop watching the telly and stop like fucking Bill Hicks, old comedian, yeah, from the 80s and that. I mean, he died and that, but fucking go and have a look at some of his stand-up routine. I mean, he did good out of it because he made a joke out of it and he made it funny, but like, he knew what was what. And then you get all these fucking... Anyway, yeah. Best start getting ready for my day. Go and meet my pal. And, yeah, have a good weekend. Have a nice one. Full moon as well, innit? Full moon madness. Have a look at people's behaviour over this weekend. Notice how fucking they're either on it, getting their shit done and using the moon's energy to fucking be productive, or they're kind of a little bit mad, because that's what happens on a full moon. Believe it or not, if you want, whatever, but it's lunatics. It's all to do with the moon. Like, if the moon can have an effect on the tides of the sea, then why can't it have an effect on us? We're 80% water, aren't we, as human beings? But yeah, anyway, won't get into all that hippy-dippy nonsense and all stuff like that, because maybe you're not all ready for that yet, but yeah, I think that's enough for that. Have a good weekend, everyone. Have fun. Be careful. There's a full moon. Have some nice controlled fun. Maybe stay away from unpredictable people. Have a good one.